Today, we are going to unlock the 10 essential secrets that every elegant lady needs to know to look absolutely magnificent over 60 without ever wearing heels again. These are not trendy compromises or settling for less sophisticated options, but timeless principles of grace and intention that will transform how you approach elegant footwear and sophisticated dressing. If you are ready to discover that true elegance comes from confidence rather than height, and to style flat shoes with the same sophistication as the most elegant women in the world, I invite you to watch all these secrets. True elegance is never about the inches between you and the ground. It's about the grace with which you walk through the world, reframing elegance without heels. Here's a truth that changed everything for me. Elegance has absolutely nothing to do with how many inches separate you from the ground. I spent years believing that sophisticated dressing required uncomfortable shoes, that professional presence demanded painful footwear, that femininity was somehow measured in heel height. Then I began studying the most genuinely elegant women around the world, and I discovered something revolutionary. The women who truly embody timeless elegance, the ones who turn heads in boardrooms and ballrooms alike, understand that true sophistication comes from three fundamental elements: impeccable posture, perfect proportions, and polished presentation. Not one of these requires heels. Think about it. When you see a woman walking with confidence, her shoulders back, her head held high, moving with purpose and grace, do you immediately look down to check her heel height? Of course not. You're captivated by her presence, her poise, her obvious comfort in her own skin. This reframing begins with understanding that elegance is an attitude, not an altitude. It's about carrying yourself with dignity and intention, regardless of whether you're standing in stilettos or standing in flats. In fact, there's something deeply powerful about a woman who's so secure in her own elegance that she doesn't need external props to feel beautiful. The secret lies in understanding how to create visual impact and sophisticated silhouettes without relying on height. This means investing in shoes that are structured and polished rather than casual and collapsed. It means choosing flats with beautiful lines that elongate the leg, pointed toes, clean silhouettes, quality materials that speak to your attention to detail. When you master the art of elegant flats, something magical happens. Not only do you look sophisticated, but you feel more confident because you're comfortable. You move more gracefully because you're not worried about stumbling. You stand taller because you're not compensating for unstable footing. The elegance becomes authentic and effortless rather than performed and precarious. This isn't about settling for less sophisticated options. It's about discovering that the most sophisticated option might just be the one that allows you to move through the world with genuine confidence and grace. The power of the elegant flat. I used to think flats were frumpy until I found the right pair. Let me share a story that completely changed my perspective on sophisticated footwear. Several years ago, I was preparing for an important business meeting, the kind where first impressions matter enormously. I had planned to wear my most professional heels, but on the morning of the meeting, I woke up with a foot injury that made heels impossible. Panicked, I thought I'd have to postpone or somehow power through the pain. Then I remembered a pair of elegant leather flats I'd recently purchased, but never worn to anything important. Those flats were beautifully constructed, supple leather, a slight point to the toe, minimal but refined detailing. I paired them with a well-tailored suit and walked into that meeting with more confidence than I'd felt in months. Not only did the meeting go exceptionally well, but several people commented on how polished and put together I looked. That's when I realized I'd been thinking about elegant footwear all wrong. The power of the elegant flat lies in understanding that not all flat shoes are created equal. There's a world of difference between bedroom slippers masquerading as day shoes and thoughtfully designed flats that are constructed with the same attention to detail as the finest heels. Ballet flats, the sophisticated foundation. The ballet flat, when chosen correctly, is perhaps the most versatile piece of elegant footwear you can own. But the key word here is correctly. Look for flats with a slight point to the toe, rather than a rounded shape. This elongates the leg and creates a more sophisticated silhouette. Choose leather over fabric when possible, as it holds its shape better and ages more beautifully. Avoid overly decorative elements like large bows or excessive buckles. Instead, look for clean lines with minimal refined details. The most elegant ballet flats have a slight structure to them. They don't collapse around your foot, but maintain their shape throughout the day. Brands that specialize in quality construction often include subtle arch support and cushioning that keeps you comfortable while maintaining the sophisticated appearance. Loafers, the power player. The loafer has evolved far beyond its preppy origins to become one of the most sophisticated shoe styles available. Today's elegant loafers come in beautiful materials, soft suede, polished leather, even patent leather for evening. The key is choosing styles that are sleek rather than chunky, with clean lines that complement rather than overwhelm your outfit. A well-chosen loafer can anchor everything from tailored trousers to midi skirts to casual dresses. They provide more structure than ballet flats while remaining completely comfortable for all-day wear. Look for loafers with a slight taper to the toe and minimal detailing, perhaps a simple strap or subtle metallic accent, but nothing that competes with the clean sophistication of the overall design. Mary Jane's and T-strap flats, vintage, elegance. For those who love a touch of vintage inspiration, Mary Jane's and T-strap flats offer sophisticated options that feel both timeless and contemporary. These styles provide a bit more visual interest than basic flats, while maintaining the comfort and stability that makes flat shoes so appealing. The key to elegant Mary Jane's is proportion. The strap should be substantial enough to look intentional, but not so wide that it cuts the foot in half visually. T-strap styles work beautifully for those who want a bit more foot coverage, while maintaining a feminine, refined appearance. Low block heels, the transitional option. For those who aren't quite ready to abandon height entirely, low block heels under 2 inches offer a beautiful compromise. These provide just enough lift to satisfy those who feel they need some height, while remaining comfortable enough for extended wear. The block heel provides stability that stilettos can't match, making them an excellent choice for women who want the confidence that comes with a bit of height, but don't want to sacrifice comfort or stability. Outfits that work without heels. Now that we understand the power of beautiful flat shoes, let's explore how to build complete outfits that look sophisticated and intentional from head to toe. The secret lies in understanding how different silhouettes and proportions work together to create elegant looks that don't rely on heel height for impact. The midi magic Formula One of my favorite elegant combinations is an A-line midi skirt paired with a fitted knit top and structured ballet flats. This combination works beautifully because the midi length creates an elongated silhouette while the fitted top provides balance and proportion. The key is choosing a skirt that hits at the most flattering part of your leg, usually mid-calf, and ensuring that the proportions of top to bottom create a pleasing visual balance. For the top, choose something with a bit of structure rather than an oversized or flowing style. A cashmere sweater that skims the body, a silk blouse with thoughtful tailoring, or a knit top with interesting textural details all work beautifully. The goal is to create a polished, put-together look that feels intentional and sophisticated. When it comes to the flats, choose a style that complements the formality level of your outfit. A leather ballet flat works beautifully for daytime occasions, while a patent leather or suede option can elevate the look for evening events. The cropped trouser triumph. Cropped trousers are perhaps the most flattering pant style for wearing with flats, and here's why. They create a clean line that doesn't compete with your shoes for attention. When full-length pants bunch or pool around flat shoes, they can create a sloppy appearance that undermines the sophistication of your outfit. Cropped pants eliminate this issue while creating a modern, polished silhouette. Pair cropped trousers with a crisp blouse tucked in to define your waist, and add a structured blazer for additional polish. The loafer is the perfect shoe choice for this combination. It provides the right level of structure and sophistication while complementing the clean lines of the cropped trouser. This combination works for virtually any occasion where you want to look polished and professional. The key is ensuring that all elements are well fitted and that the proportions work harmoniously together. The maxi dress mastery. Maxi dresses can be tricky with flats, but when done correctly, they create some of the most elegant looks possible. The secret is choosing maxi dresses with the right proportions and styling them thoughtfully. Look for maxi dresses that aren't too voluminous. You want the dress to skim your body rather than overwhelming it. A slight A-line or straight silhouette works better than very full skirts, which can look overwhelming without the height that heels provide. Layer a fitted cardigan or structured blazer over the dress to add definition and visual interest. Choose a flat ankle boot or sophisticated loafer to ground the look. The key is ensuring that the dress isn't so long that it pools around your feet. It should just graze the ground or hit at ankle length. The shirt dress, sophistication. The shirt dress is one of the most versatile pieces in any wardrobe, and it works beautifully with flats when styled correctly. Choose a shirt dress with good structure, not too boxy, not too flowing, and define the waist with a belt to create a flattering silhouette. Pair it with polished loafers or elegant ballet flats, and add a lightweight scarf or simple jewelry to complete the look. This combination is perfect for everything from casual coffee dates to semi-formal business occasions. The power of proportional dressing. All of these outfit formulas share a common thread. They understand the importance of proportional dressing. When you're not adding height through heels, you need to create visual balance and interest through the thoughtful combination of different elements. This means paying attention to where different pieces hit on your body, how fitted or flowing each element is, and how the various components work together to create a cohesive, polished appearance. It's about being intentional with every choice and understanding how each piece contributes to the overall elegance of your look. Accessories that elevate. Elegant uplifts without height. When you're not using heels to add height to your silhouette, accessories become your secret weapon for creating visual impact and sophisticated polish. The key is understanding how different accessories can draw attention upward, create elegant focal points, and add that final layer of refinement that transforms a good outfit into a great one. Statement earrings, the instant uplift. There's something magical about beautiful earrings. They have the power to instantly elevate any outfit while drawing attention to your face and away from your feet. When you're wearing flats, statement earrings become even more important because they provide that visual impact that might otherwise come from dramatic heels. Choose earrings that complement your personal style and the formality level of your outfit. Pearl drops for classic elegance, gold hoops for modern sophistication, or chandelier styles for evening glamour. The key is ensuring that your earrings feel intentional and proportional to your overall look. For daytime wear, consider earrings that add interest without being overwhelming. Perhaps a beautiful pair of gold studs with interesting texture, or pearl earrings with contemporary settings. For evening, you can be more dramatic with longer drops or more elaborate designs. The power of pearls deserves special mention because they have an almost magical ability to add instant elegance to any outfit. Whether you choose a classic strand, modern pearl earrings, or a contemporary pearl bracelet, these timeless gems bring a level of sophistication that works beautifully with flat shoes. The beauty of pearls is their versatility. They work with virtually any color palette, any style of outfit, and any time of day. A simple pearl necklace can elevate a casual sweater and jeans combination, while pearl earrings add elegance to business attire. Silk scarves, the face-framing focus. A beautiful silk scarf is perhaps one of the most underutilized accessories in many wardrobes, yet it's one of the most effective ways to add elegance and visual interest to any outfit. When draped around the neck, tied at the collar, or worn as a headband, a scarf draws attention upward and frames your face beautifully. Choose scarves in colors that complement your skin tone and wardrobe palette. Classic patterns like small florals, geometric designs, or elegant abstracts work well with multiple outfits. The key is learning different ways to tie and style your scarves so you can create different looks with the same piece. Structured handbags. The polishing touch. Your handbag choice can make or break an elegant outfit, especially when you're wearing flats. A structured handbag in quality leather provides visual weight and sophistication that balances the more casual nature of flat shoes. Choose handbags with clean lines and classic proportions. Avoid bags that are too casual or slouchy, as they can make your entire outfit appear less polished. Instead, look for structured totes, elegant satchels, or sophisticated crossbody bags that maintain their shape and add to the overall refinement of your look. The importance of belts. A well-chosen belt can transform the proportions of any outfit, and this becomes particularly important when you're not using heels to create visual length. A belt that defines your waist can create the illusion of longer legs while adding structure and polish to flowing dresses or oversized tops. Choose belts in quality leather that complement your shoe choice. A cognac leather belt can tie together an outfit that includes cognac flats, creating a cohesive, intentional look. Eyewear is elegance. If you wear glasses, they become an important part of your overall elegant presentation. Choose frames that complement your face shape and personal style. Well-designed eyewear can add sophistication and visual interest to your face, serving as a subtle accessory that enhances your overall look. Even sunglasses become important elements of elegant dressing. Choose classic styles in quality materials that complement your facial features and personal aesthetic. The confidence layer. The most elegant women I know don't wear heels. They wear confidence, they wear comfort, they wear clarity about who they are and what works for their lives, their bodies, and their personal sense of style. Let me share something with you that took me years to understand. True elegance has never been about following rules or meeting external expectations. It's about making choices that align with your authentic self while expressing your personal sense of beauty and refinement. I think about the women who have inspired me most throughout my life. Grandmothers who moved with grace, mentors who commanded respect in boardrooms, friends who radiate confidence at every social gathering. The common thread isn't their shoe choice, it's their absolute comfort in their own skin and their ability to make intentional choices that reflect their values and priorities. The liberation of comfort. There's something profoundly liberating about choosing comfort without sacrificing style. When you're not worried about your footing, you walk with more confidence. When you're not in pain, you smile more genuinely. When you're not constantly adjusting or compensating for uncomfortable shoes, you can focus entirely on being present in whatever situation you find yourself in. This liberation extends beyond physical comfort to emotional and psychological comfort as well. When you stop trying to meet arbitrary standards about what elegant looks like and start making choices based on what makes you feel beautiful and confident, everything about your presentation improves. Redefining authority and presence. For many of us, heels have been associated with professional authority and social presence. We've been conditioned to believe that height equals power, that towering over others somehow makes us more commanding or impressive. But here's what I've discovered. True authority comes from competence, confidence, and authenticity, none of which require elevated footwear. Some of the most powerful women I know are more impressive sitting down than many people are standing up. Their presence fills a room not because of their physical height, but because of their intellectual depth, their emotional intelligence, and their absolute comfort with who they are. When you stop relying on external props for confidence, and start cultivating internal sources of strength and self-assurance, you become infinitely more impressive and inspiring to everyone around you. The wisdom of practicality. Over 60, we have the wisdom to understand that life is too short for unnecessary discomfort. We've earned the right to make choices based on what actually enhances our lives, rather than what others expect from us. This wisdom extends to our footwear choices and beyond. Choosing elegant flats isn't about giving up on beauty or sophistication. It's about embracing a more mature, thoughtful approach to style that prioritizes both aesthetics and practicality. It's about understanding that true luxury lies in feeling comfortable and confident rather than in enduring pain for the sake of appearance. Building authentic confidence. The confidence that comes from wearing beautiful, comfortable shoes is authentic and sustainable. It's not the temporary boost that comes from external validation, but the steady assurance that comes from making choices that align with your values and priorities. This authentic confidence radiates outward, affecting how you move, how you interact with others, and how you present yourself to the world. People are drawn to women who are genuinely comfortable in their own skin, who make choices with intention and purpose, who prioritize their own well-being while still caring about their appearance. The ripple effect of self-acceptance. When you embrace elegant flats as a sophisticated choice rather than a compromise, you give other women permission to do the same. You become part of a quiet revolution that redefines what elegant aging looks like and challenges outdated notions about femininity and professional presentation. This ripple effect extends beyond footwear to all aspects of style and self-presentation. When we make choices based on what genuinely works for us rather than what we think is expected, we inspire others to do the same. The art of proportional elegance. Understanding how to create beautiful proportions without relying on heel height is perhaps the most important skill for elegant dressing over 60. This goes beyond simply choosing the right shoes. It's about understanding how every element of your outfit works together to create a harmonious, sophisticated silhouette. The magic of monochromatic dressing. One of the most effective techniques for creating elegant proportions with flats is monochromatic dressing, wearing different shades and textures of the same color family. This creates an unbroken line from head to toe that elongates your silhouette naturally without requiring additional height. Try pairing cream trousers with an ivory sweater and a camel coat, all in slightly different tones of the same warm neutral family. Add cream or nude flats to maintain the continuous line. The effect is sophisticated, modern, and incredibly elegant. For a more dramatic approach, try different shades of gray, charcoal trousers, a lighter gray sweater, and gray flats. The monochromatic approach works with any color family and creates instant sophistication while being incredibly wearable. The power of vertical lines. Creating vertical lines in your outfit helps draw the eye up and down rather than side to side, creating the illusion of height and length. This can be achieved through strategic color placement, the cut of your clothing, or the way you layer different pieces. A long cardigan worn over fitted pants and a simple top creates beautiful vertical lines. A scarf worn long and straight, rather than wrapped, creates a vertical element. Even the way you style your hair can contribute to vertical lines that enhance your overall proportions. Strategic color placement. Understanding where to place different colors in your outfit can dramatically affect your proportions. Lighter colors tend to advance and draw attention, while darker colors recede. Use this knowledge strategically to create the silhouette you want. If you want to draw attention upward, wear a lighter color on top with darker colors on the bottom. If you want to create the illusion of longer legs, wear the same color for your pants and shoes. These subtle techniques create dramatic improvements in your overall proportions without requiring any change in heel height. The importance of fit and tailoring. When you're not using heels to create length and structure, the fit of your clothing becomes even more important. Well-tailored pieces that skim your body in all the right places create a polished, sophisticated appearance that no amount of height can replicate. Invest in proper alterations for your key pieces. A blazer that fits perfectly through the shoulders and sleeves, trousers that are the ideal length for your flats, skirts that hit at the most flattering point on your leg. These details make the difference between looking put together and looking merely dressed. Seasonal adaptations and versatility. Elegant flat shoes need to work across seasons and occasions, which means understanding how to adapt your footwear choices and styling techniques for different weather conditions and social situations. Spring and summer elegance. Warmer weather opens up additional options for elegant flat shoes. Woven flats in natural materials, sophisticated sandals with minimal straps, and canvas espadrilles with clean lines all provide comfort while maintaining elegance. The key for warm weather is choosing flats that feel appropriate for the season while maintaining the sophisticated aesthetic we've established. A woven flat in natural tan leather works beautifully with linen trousers and cotton blouses. Elegant sandals with thin straps and quality construction can be just as sophisticated as closed-toe options. Fall and winter. Sophistication. Cooler weather calls for flats that provide more coverage and warmth while maintaining elegance. Ankle boots with minimal heels, sophisticated loafers in rich autumn colors, and elegant flats in seasonal materials like suede all work beautifully. Layering becomes important for maintaining elegant proportions when adding heavier clothing. A structured coat, properly fitted layers, and boots or flats that complement rather than compete with your outerwear all contribute to seasonal elegance. Occasion-appropriate choices. Different occasions call for different levels of formality in your flat shoe choices. Understanding how to adapt your footwear for various situations ensures you always look appropriately elegant. For professional settings, choose flats with structure and polish, leather loafers, sophisticated Oxfords, or elegant pointed toe flats. For social occasions, you might choose flats with subtle embellishments, interesting textures, or rich colors. For casual situations, clean-lined sneakers in leather or canvas can be both comfortable and sophisticated. Remember, at 60 and beyond, you've earned the right to prioritize your comfort without sacrificing your style. You've gained the wisdom to understand that true elegance is about authenticity, not performance. You have the confidence to make choices based on what genuinely works for your life, rather than what others might expect. If this guide helped you reimagine elegance on your own terms, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our growing community of confident, timeless women who understand that style only gets better with experience and wisdom.